first grade friends, it's Miss T. Thank you for coming to art. It is October, which means fall is here. The leaves are changing, the weather is getting cooler, and Halloween is coming. So I thought it would be fun to do a pumpkin picture. So you're gonna need a piece of paper and a pencil and coloring materials. And if I go too fast, remember you can always pause the video. All right, so first we're gonna start off with the pumpkin shape. Now pumpkins come in many different shapes and sizes. So yours doesn't have to look exactly like mine because all pumpkins are different, okay? So let's start off with, we're gonna do a half circle shape. So we're gonna start kind of like with an upside down letter U. Kind of looks like a frowny face. And then I'm gonna come down here directly below it and I'm gonna draw a smiley face shape. So I have a frowny face and a smiley face shape. Now go back up here and we're gonna make another frowny face. Whoop, just like that. And one on the other side. Boop. Now I'm gonna go back to this one and I'm gonna draw a line all the way down and make it another bumpy, like that. So it kind of looks like a big letter C. Do you see that? A big letter C. Now I'm gonna do that on the other side now. So I'm gonna go all the way down and make a bump, boop, just like that. Now let's do the stem. Now the stem can be a rectangle shape. It could be straight up and down, or it could curve. It could curve like my example. I think for this one, I'll do a straight up and down one. So I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna draw a rectangle. And there's my stem. Now I'm gonna go somewhere in the middle of the stem, maybe like right here. And I'm gonna draw another frowny line. And I'll do that on the other side too. Frowny line. And then I'm gonna go all the way down and a little bumpy. Now, it's not gonna be even with this one. Try to make it above it a little bit. And I'll do that on the other side. And then we're gonna do a tiny bump back here and another tiny bump back there. And there's our big pumpkin. Now let's work on the face. You could do circle eyes, triangle eyes, heart eyes, square eyes, whatever you want. I think I'm gonna stick with circle eyes. So we need 2 eyes. And then our eyes need a pupil. The pupil is the part we see out of. So I'm gonna use a half circle and put it in the corner of the eye. A half circle. And you can add a nose if you want, you don't have to. And then a mouth. In my example, I did a happy mouth. You could do a scary mouth, a sad mouth, a surprised mouth, whatever you want. I think I'm gonna stick with the happy mouth. And then for my mouth, I also added a tongue. So if you want a tongue, that's gonna be an upside down letter U. So inside the mouth, we're gonna draw an upside down letter U. And there's the tongue. And now pumpkins grow from seeds and the seeds sprout and they make vines. So here's some examples of the vines I drew. So let's add some vines. Your vines can be long and wavy, or they can be really, really curly. I'll draw a mixture of both. So I'm gonna start from my stem and I'll do a wavy one. Now you could keep it just like that if you want, or you can make it thicker. To make it thicker, we're gonna draw the same line, but spaced out a little bit from it. So I'm gonna skip a space, and then I'm gonna draw the same line. Like that. And then I also need to erase this line in the middle. So now when I color my vine, I have a space to add in green to color it. Kind of looks like it has a long piece of hair. Now, if you want to do curly vines, let me show you that. I'm gonna start, I don't know, maybe I'll put one right here. So I'm gonna draw a spiral like that. Now we're going to skip a space because we're gonna make it thicker. I'm gonna start here and draw a line and stop when it touches this line. And then I'll repeat it. Go around and stop when it touches a line. So whenever it touches a line, you stop. And then start on this end and close it. And then I think I need to erase this little line right here. So go ahead and draw as many vines as you want. Remember, to make them thicker, you need to skip a space. And then follow the line. Remember, if I'm going too fast, you can pause the video. And don't be afraid to erase. That's why we're doing this in pencil. Just in case we need to fix something, we can erase it. And then lastly, on the vines are leaves. So go ahead and pick some spots for there to be some leaves. And for my leaves, I'm kind of doing a pointed oval shape, kind of like a football shape, but you can make your leaf any shape you want. It could be a fall leaf, kind of like this, with a zigzag pattern. I know you all are very creative and will do wonderful drawings. All right. And then when you're ready, you can color in your pumpkin. If you look very closely, I used different types of oranges. I had a bunch of different oranges in my crayon box. So this is a medium orange, and I also had a lighter orange back here. And I kept my pupils white, and then I colored the other part of the eyes black, and my tongue pink, and the inside of the mouth black. And then I did light green for the vines and dark green for the leaves. And remember, when we color, we're going to take our time, and that way We can be neat and try our best to stay inside the lines. All right, first grade friends, thank you for coming to art today. See you next time.